Good morning, all. My name is Gregory Brown. I'm policy counsel at the ACLU of Maryland, and I'm specifically working on passing the Maryland State Voting Rights Act. Although Maryland has made significant strides to improve access to voting over time, many voting rights abuses and discriminatory structures persist. Legal tools and resources to investigate and prosecute them have been unavailable or too costly. And this is in part because of judicial systems over the last 30 judicial decisions over the last 30 years have chipped away at protections under the Federal Voting Rights Act. So this session, we will be working with our allies to introduce and pass a Maryland Voting Rights Act. We introduced the legislation last year. It received a hearing in both the House and the Senate. However, it did not move. And so we have been working in the interim and will be working during session to make sure that we make the contacts with legislators that we need to, and really work the ground to get support and make sure that this act passes. And so what the act will do is first, it will institute pre-clearance for the purposes of redistricting, meaning when a jurisdiction or a municipality wants to change their redistricting structure, they would have to submit their plans to the Attorney General for approval first, to ensure that they are either not purposely or having an impact for Black and brown voters negatively. The second thing that it will do will create a civil right of action against voter intimidation, obstruction, and disinformation, meaning that in anyone who is feels that their rights have been violated either at a polling facility or through the process of trying to vote, they will be able to sue on behalf of themselves instead of waiting for the Attorney General to do so on behalf of a larger class. The bill will also provide broader language access for non-English speaking voters, simply by providing more resources in foreign languages. And finally, it will also provide resources to local governments that are considering the changes to their election structures and rules, so that this bill does not come off as a punishment for any certain jurisdiction. We want to make sure that counties and municipalities know that the state is trying to work with them and not trying to punish them. And overall, the large crux of this bill is not that we are trying to say that Maryland is has some terrible record with minority voting rights. We know that Maryland has done a lot to advance the progressive platform of Black and brown voters. However, this is more so a representative government issue, meaning that there is not some big white guy that's standing in the way of Black people that are trying to vote. More so, it is us as advocates making sure that we are holding our politicians accountable for providing the freest and fairest form of voting and methods of election.